21 laps to go in the Tropicana 400. NASCAR at the Chicagoland Speedway for the very first time, and the fans are getting treated to a somewhat halting finish at this point. A couple of cautions have slowed the progress, but boy, Kevin Harvick has managed to motor his way to the front. Here is the most recent caution. Todd Bodine spun just a minute ago. This is Todd up at the top of the frame.
Comes off the corner.
Evil.
Oh,
Elliott Sadler.
Elliott Sadler just barely missed it. There's that roof flap once again, flipping up to make sure that the 66 car stays on the earth. It does.
Todd started on the pole, but he's had kind of a tough day. That's his second spin. Field getting the 1 to go signal, half a lap from the restart. Let's hear more about our leader, Marty.
And it's been a spectacular day thus far for Kevin Hamlin, the crew chief for Kevin Harvick. And you've gotten the kid this far. Can he bring it the rest of the way home?
I think he's got himself this far, but you know, he had a really good car yesterday. Todd and them guys had a strong piece with the AC Delco car, and then the AOL car came here and tested for us and kind of gave us an idea which direction we wanted to go with the setup. So that's helped us out a bunch. And then you know, like after the first few laps on the track Thursday, I heard Kevin say, hey, this is my kind of place. So I knew we'd be in good shape, you know, when we come around to racing. But he's done a terrific job today. Hopefully we can just bring this thing home and get us a victory.
All right, we're ready to go back to green on the racetrack. We'll see if Kevin Harvick can pull off his second career win.
19 laps to go.
Martin is trying to keep Presley pinned down to the bottom of the racetrack. Presley was trying to get Mark up the racetrack, and they're still side by side.
Racing for second, mixed up with the lap cars.
Oh, Presley drives it in the corner. Can he keep it down there? He can. Takes over second spot.
Back in that whole jumble of cars, our championship players all running fairly close together on the track. Gordon in 6th, Jarrett in 8th, Rudd in 11th.
There goes Jimmy Spencer and Jeff Gordon side by side.
There's Gordon.
Jimmy's in a bad spot right now. He can't go anywhere because the 17 car, all these guys are piled underneath him.
Rear quarter, clear high, clear high.
Gordon getting 5th from Kenseth, going after Kurt Busch for 4th as we look out the back of Jeff Burton's car. Jarrett staying right with him, stride for stride.
Somebody got very close to the wall. Joe Nemechek is close to the wall. Up between 1 and 2.
And 10-4. Just got loose on me getting in. Still green.
There you have it.
Let's take another look at what happened to Joe Nemechek.
That's loose getting in. Oh! I wouldn't be so quick to say 10-4, would you, if you asked her if you were okay?
I was hoping nobody saw it.
Well, considering some of the other things that have happened to people when they've gotten up into that evil stuff today, he's probably okay. Kevin Harvick motoring away. He's led 97, now make it 98 laps today.
Oh, look at Ricky Rudd on the bottom on the apron of the racetrack going by the 40 car of Sterling Marlin and the 26 of Spencer.
Top 3 in points. Oh,
man,
3 wide, contact.
Oh.
How'd they get away with that?
3 wide in a single groove racetrack.
There's Bill Elliott. Haven't called his name much all day. He's up there fighting on the lead lap as well. Riding with Bill. Elliott in 11th spot, chasing Sterling Marlin and Tony Stewart.
That little whistle is in that 9 car.
Looking at Jeff Gordon and Dale Jarrett as well as Ricky Rudd. Top 3 in the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship standings. Gordon and Jarrett, except for one small segment of the race, they have not gotten away from each other all day. But look at where they run. 4th, 5th, and 6th.
And Ricky Rudd has led 25 laps.
was pretty early in the race. That was back lap 7 to lap 31. Has not been up front since. Point there being, he collects the bonus points. At least not so far.
We've seen a lot of engine trouble here today. I think more engine trouble than you normally would see in a NASCAR Winston Cup race. And I think that the pace at this new speedway was faster than the teams were expecting. So I think they're turning the engine just a few too many RPMs. They felt like the pace would probably slow down a little bit. It hasn't. They just keep going the same speed.
Jeff Gordon has just lost a position to Dale Jarrett. He's in danger of losing another one to Ricky Rudd. Is something wrong with Gordon? Gordon is slowing down. Marty, what's happened?
Well, he came on the radio and said that he felt like the engine was going away, and he's obviously lost a lot of spots on the racetrack. This could be an engine problem for Jeff Gordon. We talked about how he hung with Dale Jarrett all day long. This could be very detrimental in the point standings, especially coming off the 37th place finish at Daytona.
Wow. 11 laps to go, and Jeff Gordon starts falling off the pace. That's 8th spot he's going to lose to Matt Kenseth.
Going to lose a lot of spots right here. But right now, there are 18 cars on the lead lap, so he'll go back to 18th before this thing is over.
Stewart's in trouble. Into the wall, turn 2. Traffic oncoming at him. He's going to get off the track. Caution's out.
40 car was right behind him. Couldn't tell how close he was behind him, but definitely got the 20 car loose.
And Tony Stewart racing for 8th position. That's the inside wall on the backstretch she's up against. And we go under the caution with 9 laps to go.
See, Tony's already taking his helmet off.
Well, it will be a single file restart.
I'm sure he's not very happy either.
No, we could tell as he took his gloves off and the steering wheel off.
Let's have a look.
40 car gets right behind him. And a little touch.
Tony wobbled first.
Yep.
I think Tony
lifted.
I think Tony got just a little bit loose, maybe eased up on the throttle just enough that the 40 car ran in the back of him.
Yep. I don't think we can fault Sterling with that. He's right there, not expecting Tony to come out of the gas.
Yeah, no, but you're also... Wow, that angle really got into him. But you're right, he got out of the gas. But I think also on this point of the race, guys, when you're trying to get a position, you're trying to get that nose right on the guy's bumper to make him loose. So you will loosen him up, so he'll slide up the racetrack, and you can dive down underneath him. It just didn't work out, I think, the way Sterling had planned it.
Ken Schrader has a saying about situations like that. He says he took the air off his spoiler, then he hit him.
Let's listen.
Sounds like.
Just at the point that Tony should have been backing off for the loose condition, if he did, was when we had the digital mix-up and we couldn't hear it. And there's the Home Depot car banged up behind the hook. Boy, that's a scene you hate to see. The wrecker pulling your car back in.
So Stewart goes from racing in the top 10 to probably finishing in 35th position. Bill Weber.
Well, now with Robbie Loomis, I know you're disappointed, Robbie. What happened to your car?
Yeah, you know, it's one of those situations. We lost the cylinder, it looks like. The engine shop's done a great job all year. You know, we got a lot to be thankful for. We just got to put it all together and come back next week.
Back-to-back tough weekends for you.
Yeah, it's tough, but you know, throughout a season, you're going to have them. You just got to take them and try to get ready for next week.
Okay, and next week we go to Loudon, and Jeff Gordon runs very well there. Let's go to Dave Burns.
And Ryan Pemberton is the crew chief for Robert Presley. He stands by, I think, knowing you can make it on fuel, right? Hold on one second.
Oh, and Robert's talking to him right now. He's got 1 to go now. Of course, you told him you can make it on fuel, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless we did something totally different here in the last few laps, running as hard as we have, used it, a lot more gas, but we should be fine. The Jasper Penske engines have been great. The horsepower is great. The fuel mileage is great, and it probably got us a little bit of track position. It's put, run for the win. So, it's been a good day for us. It's been a good weekend. Qualified 13th. Car's been strong all weekend, and we're looking forward to the next few laps here.
And they were coaching him on the radio. They told him, we know you can't beat the 29, but you can beat the 6. You're better than him from the middle off, so just drive it in easy. To Marty Snyder.
Well, and Dave, you think with an experienced team like Richard Childress Racing and an inexperienced driver like Kevin Harvick, there'd be a lot of conversation going on right now. Actually, very little. Richard Childress just came on the radio, told Kevin that on that last run, the 77 was actually faster than you were. Kevin came back and joked. He said, I was just lifting in the corners more than I normally would. So they are very confident down here in this pits. They think they have the race won. They clearly have had the best car all day long, and they're confident in their young driver. He's going to bring it home and put it in victory lane.
If I'm Kevin Harvick on this restart, the most important thing is to restart. Get as much room as I can on the 77. If I'm Robert Presley, this has got to be the best restart I've ever had in my life, to try to get as close as I can to Harvick on this restart and rattle him a little bit. And that's what he's doing.
He's trying to get close.